All right, guys. So we know that Broly's back for Dragon Ball Super, but one thing that is really getting our minds is like, how's this gonna end? Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball has always had crazy endings, but I'm curious, will we have an interesting cliffhanger ending, or is it just gonna be a predictable ending? So,
Yeah.
you know,
So personally, for me, I've always seen Dragon Ball as pretty straightforward. Like most endings for the movies are basically the villains dying. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so most likely Goku's gonna kill Broly. That's, in my opinion, that's what's the highest chance um, occurrence for the ending of the movie. Just off the top of my head. But if they actually wanted to try something different this time, it seems that Dragon Ball Super is keeping around like most villains. So maybe he'll stick around.
yeah. I mean, the general assumption is that Goku is going to defeat them, but I guess the question is how. And I guess rumors or I mean it's not a spoiler, but I guess people's kind of hinted based off the release of the movies because they have movies that they're gonna re-release.
Mm-hmm.
Brawley was one of them. Another one's Fusion Reborn. So because of the Fusion Reborn, we know that Gogeta is more likely to come. But the question is it really going to be like they're going to turn into Gogeta and defeat Broly like that? Is it going to be that Goku goes to Ultra Instinct? Or maybe it really is like they just don't defeat Broly and then Broly just leaves. So it's like which alternative is more likely to happen based off of what we know about Dragon Ball?
Got you. Okay. Well, I think we can't go without seeing Ultra Instinct because that's sort of like the peak of Goku now. And if we don't see it in the movie, it's gonna be a disappointment for sure for the fan base. So whether or not that's gonna be able to beat Broly, honestly speaking, if power scaling actually made sense, yes, he should be able to beat Broly using Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
So I'd put my money on him using Ultra Instinct for sure. But like, I don't know what might happen. Like, what do you think? What do you think? How you?
I think so. Okay. I think that knowing the way this show is going to be, the two alternatives for me is like, either they find some other way to defeat Brawley, or maybe they don't even defeat Brawley, but somehow they're able to tame Brawley. That's the way they're going to defeat them, and he goes away, or they don't defeat Brawley at all, and then something happens. Because I feel this Brawley is supposed to be considered stronger than Jiren. And although Goku did get the upper hand of Jiren when he was in Master Ultra Instinct, I can't just imagine it being like he goes to Master Ultra. Knowing the way Dragon Ball is, it's straightforward, but it's not too predictable where it's just going to be Master Ultra Instinct and then he defeats Brawley. There's going to be some sort of twist that's going to happen, and I feel as if they are trying to be more if definitely that I feel like they may want to keep this character to be a recurring character if they already introduce him. So I think that the most likely what's going to happen is Arter, like I said, that there's some other random way where maybe I don't know Goku does Ultra Instinct Master Spirit Bomb and that defeats Brawley, or they just don't defeat Brawley at all, or like or someone locks Brawley, something like that. That's what I feel. I feel like
I see.
Arter Brawley gets tamed or whatever.
So you're not gonna. You don't think that there's gonna be like a just like a kill ending, basically, like Goku kills Broly and that's the end of it.
I mean, if he does kill him, it's gonna be like some like multiverse spirit bomb or something like that. Like it's just the idea of him just being Ultra Instinct defeat Brawley. I don't see that. Just like I don't defeat the idea that they're just gonna turn to Gogeta and defeat Brawley. I don't see that either. So
Yeah.
it's like
So you don't think
that's.
we're gonna see Gogeta?
I think we are gonna see it, but knowing the way Super is gonna be, or knowing the way Dragon Ball's been, is like he goes to Gogeta, they lose in Gogeta, and then that triggers Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, but I feel like Gogeta shouldn't Gogeta be like insanely strong, like way stronger than like Goku, Ultra Instinct.
See, that's the debatable part. Will Gogeta be stronger than Goku Ultra Instinct? And I I don't know. I feel the way Dragon Ball is because like I mean one thing I've seen this common trend, especially with Super. It started with like the Trunks arc where like Vegeta was already like really strong enough to like couldn't defeat Merge Zamasu, but had like an advantage of Merge Zamasu, but then they become weaker. Or like when Go Ultra Instinct was about to defeat Jiren, but then all of a sudden Goku's weaker. So I feel that maybe Blue Gogeta is stronger than Ultra Instinct. That's going to be sort of debatable, but I just know the way Dragon Ball is, it's just going to be like they're going to unfused, and then Goku has to turn Ultra Instinct, and then it's just going to be left in the unair of like, is that going to be enough to defeat Broly? And I feel like the only way that is going to defeat Broly is that he gets some stronger move that's beyond him, or they don't defeat Broly. So
I see. For me, I personally think they will defeat Broly just because I can't see him like just escaping. It feels like the ending wouldn't be like right in my book, because every Dragon Ball movie I've ever seen, they usually end up defeating the villain.
except for Beerus.
Except for I was about to say except for Beerus, but like in that movie, I would not say Beerus is technically like a villain. He's just a god of destruction. It's by nature he's he wants destruction. But the thing about Broly is that clearly from the trailer, like he seems to be attacking everyone and trying to kill everyone. So it's I just don't see an ending where he doesn't like lose, and somehow gets away. That's just my personal like guess on this.
Yeah. I mean, again, we know that Broly is going to get defeated. Is just the question is how and like what is the way that's going to happen. And I guess the reason why I'm more open to this idea of maybe they don't defeat Broly, or something happens to Broly where maybe he gets locked, or basically something happens to Broly where they can't. Basically, our characters or protagonists are not going to be able to defeat him just because I know the whole idea of Dragon Ball and twists, and I know that it just be the predictable thing would be Goku turns Ultra Instinct and defeats Broly, and I know that Dragon Ball doesn't want to do that predictable thing. So
I see.
The question goes to the matter of what twist they're going to do that would work. And the only other twist I can think of is maybe a galactic spirit bomb. But the question is, will Goku be able to talk to everyone like everyone's just going to be like the whole universe or multiverse are just going to lend their energy to Goku knowing that he's fighting the strongest thing.
What if like Jiren makes an appearance?
Jiren just comes in. That would be an interesting thing, will Jiren, but I don't know. I just feel it's unlikely that Jiren will come, but who knows?
Yeah, unlikely. Yeah, so your final answer, well, my final answer would be, yeah, he goes mastered Ultra Instinct and then somehow defeats Broly. Because Goku's the main character. Hopefully Vegeta helps out. I don't know, maybe if they go off of the old movie, which I know it's not the same thing, obviously, but if they want to play at the old movie, like they'll do a thing where, I don't know, maybe they're firing Kamehamehas and then Vegeta throws an attack at Broly and then he gets confused and then they kill him. just like that third Broly movie. I don't know. Not third one. That was the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like from the previous movies, all of them are Goku versus someone, right? Goku versus villain. It would be cool to finally see like some type of team up thing.
Yeah.
Like how we did in the Tournament of Power. Like I thought that was really cool. So if they wanted to do something different, that would be it.
The team up thing. That would be an interesting way of a team up. That's one idea that could happen. That maybe Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku all team up.
Yeah, that would be epic. I would love to watch that.
That'd be an interesting way. That's I guess that's the other way of it could be, and that would be one twist of happening. I don't know. I'm still going with that idea that Brawly, maybe I don't know. Something happens to Brawly where they can't really finish him off. Because I feel as if, especially if Brawly's supposed to be this, like they mentioned that he's the strongest that they ever face, for them to be that strong enough to defeat the strongest they ever face, I feel, I feel like Brawly is just going to be another. It's just going to be like the whole. It's just going to be. I feel like it's just going to be another battle of the gods where Brawly's going to be more of a reason why Goku wants to try even harder, and that may start this new series off. So that's just my theory of why I don't think Brawly will get completely defeated. But at the end of the day, we know it's Dragon Ball, so who knows what could happen.
Yeah.